In a world where justice seems to be reserved for the privileged few, the true victims often go unnoticed. We clearly noticed it almost every day, but we often turned a blind eye, fearing for our lives. Even people from the highest position in the land can't solve these problems. Why? Are they hiding something, or the lawmakers themselves have a share in this anomaly? Imagine trying to feed your family when you barely have enough to feed yourself. For people living in poverty, just surviving can feel like a crime. That line between doing what you need to do and breaking the law, it's so thin, it's like walking on a razor's edge. And the crazy thing is, when they do slip up, the punishment comes down on them so hard and fast. It's like the system is just waiting for them to fail. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. We see it time and time again. Those who rise to positions of influence often lose sight of the very principles that brought them there. They become seduced by the trappings of wealth and power, prioritizing their own self-interest over the needs of the people they are meant to serve. The longer they remain in power, the more their moral compass spins, leading them further and further astray. They justify their actions with rationalizations and excuses, blinding themselves to the suffering they inflict. This isn't just a political problem, it's a moral crisis. We must demand that our leaders uphold the highest ethical standards, that they prioritize integrity over ambition, and that they remember that power is a privilege, not a right. Behind every headline, a human story. While the powerful profit, the poor lose everything, their homes, their livelihoods, their loved ones, to floods that could have been prevented. Natural disasters become unnatural tragedies when flood control is sacrificed for greed. How much more can we endure? Imagine a world where power serves the people, not the other way around, where corruption is met with swift justice, and the vulnerable are lifted up, not trampled down. This is not a dream. It's a fight worth fighting. It is time for a change. It is time for justice to be blind to wealth and power, and to truly serve the people it was meant to protect. Let us stand together and demand that those who betray the trust of the people face the consequences of their actions. Let us strive for a world where justice prevails. How much longer will we let them get away with this? Billions, not just millions, are stolen while families struggle to put food on the table. Some even lost everything, their homes, their jobs, their lives, during the floods. And to think these so-called leaders were living it up, funded by our hard-earned money. Politicians lining their pockets with kickbacks, contractors getting rich off shoddy work. It's a cycle of greed that never seems to end. They've been doing this for far too long, hiding behind their power, untouchable. But enough is enough. We can't just stand by and watch them get away with it again. We have to make them accountable, not just for the money, but for the pain they've caused. If we don't, who's to say it won't happen again? More stolen funds, more broken lives. Can we ever truly forgive people who steal from the very people they're supposed to serve? When it's not just a little bit, but billions, taken over years and years. This isn't just about money. It's about justice, transparency, honesty, and having some moral integrity. It's time to demand better. It's time to make them pay for what they've done. This is our money, our lives, and our future at stake. What are you going to do about it? Share your ideas and opinions in the comments below. Together, we can make a difference. If you agree, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to stay informed.